Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to the Skool Buddies live call. Yeah. Who else will be joining us? Mark usually joins us, and Tim and Evan, and who else can I think of? Jack, maybe? Yeah, we'll see. How have you been, Mindy?
Great. Had some outdoor time, had some playtime in the forest.
That is
Uh,
very important.
yeah, it is. I loved it. So finally be outside and with a little bit of sunshine. Hallelujah. It was really good. Yeah.
And without school,
For some hours.
what I mean is, you probably have your phone still with you, right?
Yeah, but I don't do school on my phone. Do
Okay,
you know
very.
the reason why? Because it's not a real app, you can't, like, in the settings on your phone, you can't make the letters bigger. And I can't read it. They're too small. So I can't use school on my phone.
You know what? You just reminded me of something because there was a while when I used school predominantly on my phone, and that was before I started my own communities. So it was when I was checking out school. Then, when I started my communities, obviously you cannot set up the communities on the phone, right? It's
Mm.
like it's much better on the desktop. So I then changed to desktop, and after a while, I deleted the phone app. Now I have it again. I don't remember why, but what you're doing is actually very good to get balance. So when you're away from your desktop laptop, you cannot use school, right?
I literally can't. And
Yeah,
sometimes I do, and I do type messages because I also have the notifications off because it has no use if I have them on. But sometimes if I type and then the day after I see the same comment again, like that went wrong.
it
So
doesn't
no,
work.
I shouldn't, no. But everybody that I work with knows, like, if they can't reach me, use WhatsApp. I'm online and I'm there and I'm always there, but just shoot me a WhatsApp
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then it'll be fine. Yeah.
What about you, Angela? How have you been?
Good, good. Just recovering after Black Friday.
Did you buy something crazy cheap?
No, it was it really didn't align with me at all. It was the Black Friday deal thing to try and get people into your group, and it just was like completely crazy. And it didn't feel natural. It just wasn't. It was hard work. And at the end of the day, I was exhausted. And I'm thinking, "Oh my god, this is" yeah, I literally was exhausted with it.
Did you do like just one day for the Black Friday promotion specifically for that day or for a week or
No, it was to last, so from Friday up until last night
okay.
was the promotional time. But it going out and pushing it in communities that were allowing you to it was just yeah, and it felt like a push. It really did feel like I was like, "This teeny little voice in all of this noise," and I oh,
I
yeah,
understand.
not me at
Yeah,
all.
yeah, yeah. This Black Friday thing is interesting, and that's why in the 90-day video journey, I asked the question to the members there, um, do you have Black Friday in your country? And I think it started in the US and etc. Because here, obviously in the UK, we have it. I don't remember whether they had it in Switzerland. It's too long ago. Maybe now they have it. But then, interesting, one member, she is from the US, replied that yes, it started in the US, but first in 1999. And she remembers exactly why, because she worked in retail at that time and she came into work and they explained to her, what was going on, and she didn't understand a thing. So it was completely new to the United States at that time.
Wow.
So I didn't know that, right? And we know it firsthand from somebody who worked in retail when it was introduced, right? And so meanwhile, here, the way I experience it in the UK, it starts for the whole month of November, right? It's Black Friday month, and then it comes to Black Friday week, and then Black Friday, and then it goes till today. Cyber Monday is the last big push.
Monday.
Yeah, still the same, right? And so, like you, me, I'm not that salesperson doing all these promotions and stuff, but I wanted to practice nonetheless, and also for a year from now. So now just for fun, and I tried it with the 90-day video journey group, and so I asked my assistant Maya, how do we do this so that it's natural, ethical, all nice. And she devised a system of me doing 4 videos, one on Monday, so every other day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And the Sunday one I skipped. Just that then didn't feel aligned anymore, and I was like, no need for that. But it was interesting the way she made them, because I said, I actually don't have a Black Friday offer, but what I will do is I'm going to raise the prices starting December. And so what then came naturally is to make my community aware that if you are on a monthly plan and you wish to go on an annual plan, now is the time to do it because prices are going to go up. And so simply making people aware that prices are going to change, right? Rather than pushing it to new members.
Yeah, people who don't know you, right?
Yeah. So that was very interesting, and I actually got nice feedback from some of the other community members about that, video, how I went about it. But it wasn't really me; it was my assistant who advised me to do it in such a manner. So I like that.
Hmm.
Did you see
Yes.
result of it?
So what I must say, short answer, no.
No, they are the same here and same there, so it's fine.
Yeah, the reason mainly is because my 90-day video journey community is at the very beginning. It's small, and only a percentage are paid members. The others are founding members, right? And so out of the paid members, it actually only affected one member for upgrading, right? What I'm really pleased about, though, is, and I only realized that a few days ago, from the beginning, I what I wanted was to get people on a yearly plan, not a monthly plan. Because from Calvin Hollywood, I learned that yearly members churn less than monthly members. And so I always had that in my head. And so when I looked at my numbers, out of all the paid members I have, only 20% are on monthly and 80% are on the yearly. So that
Oh,
means simply by having that in my mind all the time, my whole way I went about it, must have led to that.
yeah.
So I'm really pleased with that. 80% on yearly and only 20 on the monthly. Hello, Keith. Welcome.
Hi, how's it going?
How are
I'm
you?
good.
We are well. We were just doing the rounds. I was asking Mindy and then Angela, and now I'm asking you. How are you? How have you been, Keith?
Going good. The schedule change has made it kind of difficult to get to some of the meetings I used to hit all the time, but I still want to try and attend where I can.
And by schedule change, you mean what, the daylight savings and stuff?
Oh, no, I used to work 2 hours later, but now I work 2 hours
Your schedule.
earlier.
I
So it
get it.
makes it, yeah, I used to be able to make it to the meetings, and that's why I've been like having to
Yeah.
cut out.
No, that's understandable. Yeah, I wasn't aware that you had such a shift in your schedule on your end.
Yeah, it was like a few weeks ago, almost a month ago now, that it changed.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. But you're here nonetheless.
Yeah, for sure.
Nice.
And I have a whiteboard now, so the plan is to use it for the day and then wipe it clean, which is why it doesn't have anything on it. But it did have something on it yesterday. So
Cool. Nice.
yeah, I thought it would be a fun way to visually interact with what I'm trying to accomplish. So
For me, it has become one of my most used, best tools investment for my business. I use mine a lot, but sometimes I leave it there for quite a while, then I wipe it down. Yeah, depends, but it's really, for me, it's really useful when I see it there, and then I wipe it down and rewrite it in a new way, and it becomes clearer over time. I like it. Is it? Can I ask? Is it a plastic one or a metal one?
it's magnetic.
Okay, those
Yeah,
are the good ones.
I got magnets on the other side that came with it, and then yeah, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah, they're great because you can get mainly two types. One is plastic, right? And they last for
Mhm.
about 5 years because they're porous. It eventually goes in. And the other kind, the metal one, they're enameled. So it's like a glass covering, right? And yeah, you cannot feel it. It's super smooth. And they last for like 20 years. So it should be good.
Nice,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was something I was worried about, was leaving something on it for too long and having it seep in, which was why I was going to clean it every day. But if that's not going to be a problem,
No, it shouldn't be unless it's magnetic with a plastic sheet on top. Is it quite heavy?
mm,
Yeah, then it's
yeah,
enamel.
yeah. I I got nails on the corners. I can't pull it off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, mine is about the same. It's heavy. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I move. It'll probably stay here.
You're
feature of
gonna
the house.
move.
Say again, Mindy?
You're gonna move.
Yeah, of course I'm gonna move.
Oh yeah, of course. When is that? You don't know yet, right?
You think I want to stand in front of this thing all the time?
Wanna lay on the beach?
No, this one is gonna come with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh no, so we're still gonna see the same view then always.
Yeah.
We're not gonna know that you moved. That's bad.
You see, that's the point of it. You never know where I am because it's always this here.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, the what's it called? Green screen
Mm.
effect, they're so good that I can even put that back there without being there. No, I'm
Yeah.
kidding. Yeah, of course I would show you. I would show you the new place. How about Ben? How has Ben been? Can you hear us, Ben?
Yes, I hear you. Hi. I'm good. I've been away for a while, but now I'm kind of back, I guess. I still don't know. Yeah, I just am happy to reconnect with all you people, with all the communities. But so far I'm not really having a active community or anything like that for now.
Okay. So when you say you've been away for a while, you mean you took a little time out from school?
I mean, I was reading here and there a bit, but I was way less active than, I don't know, maybe 1 or 2 months before.
Yeah.
And I just started to do something new and to try to figure out how to how to earn money, basically. So I was working on the project and I just focused completely on that one, and now I'm kind of back, and we will see how it goes.
No, that's interesting. That's good. I like it. Sometimes we need, time out to try something new, and then maybe we compare, and then we remember that the other one maybe is good too, right? Because we often think that, hey, this thing is good, and then we try it, we cannot make it work, and then we think it's that system that doesn't work, and then we hear of a new one and we try that one, and then we cannot get it to work, and then we're like, maybe that one, when in actual fact it comes down to the person to make it work, right, with anything. So if you stick with it long enough, so if you took a time out and now you're back, that's good. Nice.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. I mean, I'm also like over a year, maybe 1.5 years on Skool now, and I've seen so many people come and go and quit, and a lot of people saying, "Oh, Skool doesn't work" or whatever, but it doesn't come to Skool as a platform. It's how you lead your community, how and what you do on Skool.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. And
because it clearly works, right? There are a lot of people that are proof that show that it works to have an active community as well to have a sustainable income or whatever goal you have with Skool, or because yes, I think it's oftentimes those two very extreme directions I think that I've seen on Skool. Like there's a lot of business oriented people on Skool that really want to focus on earning money through different school systems, and on the other side there are people who are more focusing maybe on just having a hobby community or just having fun or just having a connection with like-minded people. And then of course there's also a lot of people who combine both aspects, but there's also the two extremes that are separate, right? That they also exist.
Yeah, you're right. And what just came to mind is the time when you started taking a time out. Were there already the two different plans, the hobby plan and the pro plan, or was it only the pro plan at that time?
When I started out, there was only the pro plan.
I think so, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and meanwhile, doing hobby community with a hobby plan, that fits perfectly. So coming back and trying something new, yeah, nice. Welcome, Mark. How have you been? We just made the round. I asked everybody how we are, and you're the most recent joiner. How are you?
Hello, everyone, and sorry I'm a little bit late, but in fact I had to leave another call I was on before towards the end of it because I got called by a prospect who is now a client starting tomorrow.
Nice.
And at a higher price point than usual.
On Skool or on
private tuition, what I do
Okay.
offline.
Yeah.
So adding to that,
Either way, good.
untaxable MRR.
Didn't hear that. Okay. Didn't hear it. The recording is beep. Yeah, I never tried putting a beep there. There is actually a recording from, I think, 2 calls ago where somebody on the call mentioned the Skool Cat's name, and I want to put a beep on that. So I haven't done that yet. So anybody tracking down things, there's a recording out there with a name.
Uh-oh. Cover is blown. Wait, no, the cat is always the cat.
Yeah.
The cat just possesses a human when he wants to be understood.
Yeah, exactly. That's what's happening, actually. Exactly.
And they all think it's you anyway, so.
Yeah, for the life of me, different word almost came out. I don't know why, though.
Angela thought the same. You thought it also, right? In the start?
It's funny.
To be
I
fair,
thought we
even
did
though I knew you back then, even before I met the cat, when it
Hmm.
came to who was administering that account, I said, is Dan behind this? Because the cat speaks or comments way too much, similar to you.
It does? No.
At least back then, it did. I'm saying this goes back to December or January.
Oh, I never noticed that at all.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
And this-
Maybe, yeah. I have a theory, but yeah, meanwhile, we know that I'm on calls where I'm talking and the cat is talking at the same time. So,
Yep.
yeah.
You will need to
Yeah.
put a lot of bleeps in this in this recording.
No, as it turns out, the cat can only possess one person at a time.
Yeah, at the time, right?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah.
Speaking of something else, I would like to, not that we need to change the subject, but what I would like to talk about today is affiliate commissions, setting up affiliate commissions for, your community, as in you give an affiliate commission to people bringing referrals. Today, I just learned something. It was there all the time, but I never read it in detail. So you might have noticed when you can set up commissions from none to 50% in 10% increments, and 40 is recommended, right? And I always went with 40 because I'm like, school must have done split tests or aggregated community data. There's a reason why they say that's recommended. So I've set it to that. And then for Black Friday week, I had this idea. Why not raise it to 50% so, people earn an extra 10%? And then, now that Black Friday week is over, I've put it down again to 40%. And I always read the warning is the wrong word, but that pop-up that says, if you lower it, people might not be very pleased, and they don't mind if you raise it. And so obviously that makes sense. But today I realized that this applies to all of your affiliates globally. So in other words, let's say I have 100 people I'm paying affiliate commission, and I pay 40% of $100. So I have 4,000 affiliate commissions going out, right? And now I raise it to 50% for a month, and I get 0 new affiliates, right? During that month, I'm paying these guys here 50%. So instead of 4,000 going out, I now have 5,000 going out. And this promotion here costs me $1,000 without getting a new one. Then afterwards, when I turn it down back to 40, these guys' commission goes back to 40 as well. So it's global. It has its good and bad sides, but we need to be aware of that. I personally, actually, now that I've understood it, and I needed my AI, Maya, to explain this to me. But now that I understand it, I find it a good thing because, you can adjust it. Let's say if you run into money problems because you have too much overhead and here's so much affiliate commission is going out, if you put it 10% down, it affects all the commissions that, have built up, the referrals that you have. Obviously, you would have to communicate that to your members, say, hey, I can no longer do 40, I'm going to down to 30. But yeah, or in other words, you can also turn off the tap completely. If you want for a month, and then interesting. What happens if you turn it off completely and then turn it on again?
I think
Will
it's
they,
gone.
will they still get it, or is it completely gone?
I think it's gone.
Yeah, so that's what I learned today. So I wanted to, ask you guys, what's your, experience with doing affiliate commissions for your community? How much do you have it set at? Do you do it at all? Do you have 50%? I don't know.
I thought I set it on 40, and for some reason I looked at it some weeks ago, I don't know for what anymore, and it was on 30. And I don't know why I've put it on 30. So did I now put it on 40 again? Yeah, now I'm not sure anymore. But yeah, I think 40 is just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, for us, it's still like smaller. I think if you have like a giant community and the difference between 30 and 40 is so huge.
Well, what do you mean?
Oh, she's talking price points.
Yeah.
Right. By the way,
No, not price points. If you have so much money coming in that between 30 and 40, it's such a big difference, then I can imagine that you turn it up or down, or that you play with it when you need it, or when you.
But you also have more money. It's always a percentage. I mean, 10% more is 10%
Yeah,
more, right?
yeah,
You know, let's say if you have, I'm just saying something, 1,000 more members than before. Of course, you pay 1,000 more affiliate commission, but you also have 1,000 more coming in.
Yeah, it's
It,
true.
it shouldn't make a difference.
exactly.
No,
But you had
that's
it at 30, and now you've put it back to 40.
I'm gonna have a look.
What about Angela? What's yours at? Do you give affiliate commission?
Yeah, so I have a feeling mine is set at 30. But I have very few. My community is really small. And actually, I kind of don't like the idea that if you change it up, that everyone existing gets the up. Because the idea is to bring new people in. So I would prefer they go out, so they have their 30 or 40%. And if I was to increase it to 50%, I would prefer they then say, oh my God, there's more money in these people. I'm going to go out and I'm going to sell at this. But if they're just going to sit on affiliate money and not do anything else for it, they don't. So they've earned it for coming in, but they kind of don't service their people. It's like I've earned it, so it's not my responsibility now to take care of them. It's the community owner's responsibility to take care of them. So I kind of feel that if you were going to increase that to 50%, that they should still keep their 30 or 40, but they then get an urge to go out and re-promote rather than sitting and have an increase in income for zero effort.
Yeah. I had similar thoughts and had a long talk with my assistant. But ultimately, what it comes down to is you avoid a lot of miscommunication and, I'm just going to say, anger of members, because some members might then be, why am I only earning 30 and this person is earning 50? Because you happen to have had run a promotion where there was 50, and then another one is only earning 20. So by having it global, it affects everybody exactly equal. And so what Maya, my assistant, advised me to do is, look, whatever you set it at, keep that and don't go down. You can go up
Yeah,
for obvious reasons, right? But decide. And she advised me actually to set it at 30%. When I gave her more context, and she was concerned about overhead, and I'm just gonna actually pull up that conversation where she said the reasoning why, because she went through. Okay, here we go. So I can actually share the screen with you guys. Let's see, share screen. Okay. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, so I think here it starts. Okay, the reasoning she gives. Okay, so 10, feels stingy, right? So 10 is too little.
Mm.
And this is on a 100 a month community, right? And then 20, many SaaS, so software as a service. And that's where I then gave her context explaining that, hey, Skool is a SaaS and they give 40%, right? So she says not 20. Sweet spot, 30%. And most importantly, the 50 makes it seem too cheap, right? And so she had actually advised me for 30, mainly because what if, when you scale, you have a larger overhead. And so I gave her context saying that, so for one, Skool gives 40 and it's an SAS. And I don't expect to have large overhead. And if that should somehow happen, well, then I would go down. I would go down from 40 to 30, whatever. But I don't expect that to happen. And she reassessed everything and said, okay, in this case, 40 is safe, is good, but communicate it very clearly and like also, make it part of your terms and conditions kind of thing so that people know that this is what it is and it's not, going to change. So also no promotions of going up to 50.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I did a calculation based on what I wanted as monthly recurring revenue in the future, and 30% for me was fine. That was fine. I just It's true if you go to 50%, it's kind of like, oh my God, was it even worth it in the first place? Because now you're halving. Do you know what I
Exactly.
mean? Yeah. So
Yeah.
so psychologically, it's going to have an impact. But
Yeah.
I still feel that if you do want to push, then it incentivizes people to push a bit harder for that short period. And if whatever they're earning, they're still earning, but there's an incentive to just, right, we really want to push for whatever Christmas, and we're going to up the affiliate money to make it worth your while. Are you in? But to change what they've already put through at, say, 30%, I'm not sure I feel comfortable with that.
But that's what would
Because that
happen.
work is done, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. I always read that as, if you put it down, you will have disgruntled people.
Oh,
And that
yeah.
made sense to me, right? And if you put it up, nobody's going to complain, right? Obviously, it makes sense.
Hmm.
But today, when I set it back from 50 to 40 after this week and really read it and then asked Maya, does this mean what I think it means? She
Hmm.
confirmed, yes, it's global.
Wow.
It affects everyone retroactively and future. And so when you think of it that way, imagine you make a promotion and nobody new signs up, and here you're giving out like 1,000 extra.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
happened?
gosh. Oh, thanks for that. I literally had zero clue.
Yeah.
And my goal is always to, if I'm ever in a position, to be able to hand away a bit more. I would love to be
Yeah.
able to hand away a bit more.
I think we'll just have to do different promotions, pushes in addition. But this then also, and this happens so many times on Skool, it like forces you to come up with creative workarounds to make things happen. So
Mm.
I'm sure we'll find something that goes along those lines. Yeah. What other experiences did you guys have with affiliate commissions? Have have any of you got referrals through giving out affiliate commissions in your
Well,
community?
I only now changed to freemium, so I was always free. So far not, but it's only like 2 weeks old or something, 3 weeks old. So,
Cool.
but who is giving affiliates on classrooms?
No, I'm not.
I'm always afraid that I'm that button. Yeah. Like, am I really sure the button is not okay? Yeah, I'm sure the button is not. Yeah. Why would you see the use of that?
Of giving for the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it can be that, somebody doesn't charge membership and you have a product in the classroom and you want to have people. I always look at giving affiliate
Right.
commissions as a
Like a
form of
purely
your
free
marketing.
community. Mhm.
You have a free community, you have a product in your free community, and now you want help in selling that product. How do you market it? So you run ads to it, or I don't know, you tell people about it, or I say, hey guys, here on the call, I'll give you 40%. This product is 10,000 and you can earn, 4,000. So to me, I also told Maya that I'm comfortable giving 40% affiliate commission because I'm not throwing any money into paid advertising. So this is my marketing budget.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think I could see that working for me as well with Mindy with the core conditioning program,
Mm-hmm.
where people will come from outside, and I really want to push them into the school environment to purchase, so that I have all my financial data there
Yeah.
rather than split all over the place for two different businesses. So I could kind of see that working. I haven't switched it on because I haven't even thought about it till now.
Oh. Has anybody noticed that who let the cat in?
I did. I wonder who he's
Nice.
possessing today.
Interesting. Hello, people.
This,
How are you doing?
yeah,
Oh, the usual possessed person, right?
this is the first time we have the Skool Cat on a Skool Buddies live call.
That's
Yeah.
I
true.
thought it would never
That's
happen.
important.
Same room, same time.
Yeah, same
We
room,
have to
same
come
time.
up with another theory.
Because they always think it's me being the Skool Cat. But look, my lips are moving, and
That's true. It's a different boy.
you came just in time because we have like 7 minutes left, and we have started to adopt the school news. Kind of ending the call. At least here you have a timer. In school news, you never know. In school news, it's just like bye.
Yep.
When you guys think about it, what the cat does with his human, it's like ventriloquism, but in reverse.
Yeah, it's true.
But it's kind of like still it's kind of dodgy because we only see the what's it called, the avatar here. We're not seeing anything moving. Could be anything.
Yep.
I
And I
really
also need to
liked how the
dress
cat
myself
looked.
properly.
Say again.
I need to. I said I need to dress properly in
Yeah,
regards to my profile picture because I need some Chris misery around me.
Chris Misery.
Chris misery.
Uh,
Yeah.
I
oh,
really liked how you looked in Google Meet. Actually,
Mm.
I
yeah.
really like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I miss that.
I need to have a look into something Dan already showed us. It's called animes, I think. It's where you can transform yourself into basically everything.
Yeah, you can put on a
Definitely,
different.
yeah.
Like, you can put on a dog costume.
For example, Is there a whole marketplace for these avatars? Like, is there a whole bunch of them or a set limit?
No, it's a matter of free versus paid version. The free version has a nice one, the one I showed you, and then the paid version allows you to has a bigger marketplace, right? But it allows you to do your own. So I could
see.
basically look like Keith if I wanted to, probably.
But are people able to upload their own
Yeah, I think
created
so.
things?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
That makes it best always.
But then, yeah, obviously for you, I would go that route.
Yep.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I was thinking if I don't know if there's a major program for these things where you can create these kind of avatars. That's something I don't know. But I guess somebody on Fiverr or maybe out of this community does know how to do it, so we could have our very own one.
I think Keith has played around with that, haven't you, Keith? With
Yep.
3D virtual, whatever it's called.
Or Ben, I don't know if he's
Yeah,
also.
Ben as well. Yeah, exactly.
There's lots of options out there. I would suggest finding the one that works with what you're working with. Probably something that works well with OBS.
Yeah, I think so too, probably. But let's not talk too much about the Skool Cat. That's not the right place for it.
Yeah, we already did actually. Before you joined, we talked a lot about you.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're never gonna know what we said.
Yes.
Damn, there's a recording.
Oh, he doesn't get access to recording, right?
Nope.
Not to the cat.
Exclude user the Skool Cat.
I cannot prevent that. The Skool Cat is in
can't.
the same community. Plus, it's on the interwebs.
That's true.
No.
Woo!
Welcome. Who was that?
Oh, sorry. Did you hear her? That's Ruby, my parrot.
Okay, yeah, I thought it was a dog that sounded
or
like a bird.
it could have been my pervert husband who just walked in from work. You know, you decide.
Is it that difficult to tell the difference?
He can't whistle as well. And he has less feathers than my parrot.
Nice.
So, guys, we have about 2.5 minutes left. Any famous last words, like a dear friend of mine usually says?
Can't imagine who that would be.
Yeah. What shall we talk about next time? Shall we set the theme?
Yeah, well, Christmas probably also.
Oh, that.
But what are we going to do in our communities for Christmas? Well, we know already what Humans is going to do.
For sure you do.
Yeah.
I heard something about that. We could promote that a little bit in our communities. What's going on in Humans?
Yeah, I can do that too. No worries.
Yeah.
I had another thought. We could have addressed this a little earlier today, but never mind. Perhaps we could do a bit of an overview of how we saw the Black Friday thing unfolding on school last weekend, and our thoughts about the way different communities handled it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Let's say who to get inspired by, how other communities may have mucked up. And there was a massive muck-up last year in particular at this time of year. But then again, that was the season of madness.
Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea.
I never realized that the season of madness was also Black Friday. That it was the same.
The last 3 months, Mindy. October to December. That was the whole season of madness.
Yeah, I never realized that it was Black Friday related.
Yeah, and at the time, the games were taking place every month, as you remember, as you know.
Yeah, true.
So
Yeah.
what happened was, as you would expect, lots of pump and dumps.
True.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what we can share about that. And also, I think from our own, I have some from my own community. And now I'm running out of time because the timer is running down. And when that thing hits 0, the thing is just going to go poof, because I learned that from Sam and also
Have a good
from
day.
That